Okay, welcome back. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the after episode and I realised I spent quite a long time
My uncle's
trying
been
to
killed, hasn't he?
find that rune.
I know he never came back from the meeting with High Overseer Campbell. I don't know why I expected anything else. My uncle was better to me than my father. He set a wonderful example for his family.
I'm sure I'll explore all of this at a later time.
If this is going to work, we have to take down the Lord Regent.
See if he can give me more upgrades.
Can I be of service to you?
Let's see if you can. $30 coins. The other person done it for 20 coins, didn't they? I can't sell. The crossbow's already pretty powerful. That's pistol upgrading it to short range spread damage. Don't really need that. Nah. Don't need that increases. I think I will get this one. Right, powers. Don't really wanna. I think I'm all in level 2, dark vision. I think I will get that. I use dark vision and I use blink. I can't bother to read that.
There is something to you, isn't there? You went and spanked the High Overseer in his own house. I hope the tools I designed for you function to your satisfaction.
Someone is funding the military.
Attention,
And
all
he
citizens
currently has
living
a
on the
majority
north
in
side
Park.
of the river,
Yes,
between John
I'm
Favreau
aware.
Boulevard and Dunwall
My brothers
Tower,
control the
are
voting.
advised.
You did it. Somehow you took down the High Overseer Campbell against the odds. I knew you were our man, Corporal. With Campbell gone, we've hurt the Lord Regent immeasurably. And with Martin back, we'll have the finest strategist alive.
The Lord Regent must be shitting himself in Dunwall Tower.
Yes, and Campbell's journal is nothing. Our hope is that in these encoded pages, the location and condition of Emily Caldwin can be discovered. Our entire movement will mean nothing if we can't place the rightful heir on the throne. We must act fast. No doubt the Lord Regent is holding Emily somewhere, waiting to reveal her, to step out as the hero and further cement his regency.
If he doesn't bring the young lady forth soon, there will be infighting among the nobles as to who should succeed the Empress.
Yes, time is against us. But now you should take a well-earned rest, Corporal. We will decipher the contents of the High Overseer's journal and share them with later.
Okay. Yeah, go to sleep. Go for it.
Such laughter, and they're singing old songs, laying logs. The bells from a happy time.
Is it underground? Pretty tall tower, that.
Deals are made. Sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife.
Do I have to go up and then down? Must be some kind of reference to that building.
Remember Miriam's wedding, Uncle? Even the cousins were there. In farms. Yours was the only house big enough for all of us. The baker used 2 carts to bring in all the bread and sweets. 2 carts! Full to the brim. I blamed Bradley for stealing the icing balloons on top of the cake. But you were right, of course, it was me. How did you know? But didn't we look fine? So many of us then. And remember when the streamers caught fire? They burned so fast. We all ran screaming, but not you, Uncle. Remember? You found each little fire and put them out one by one. I thought you were the bravest man alive. We all did. Uncle Colonel.
Please don't tell me I'm going to be searching again for like another half hour. for these bloody charms. Must be a way into that building.
It is every citizen's duty to report treasonous speech and actions. The state depends on you.
That's where I started. Yes, it looks like it. Fuck it.
I know the Golden Cat, not as a patron mind. I designed some specialized devices.
Hello, Corvo. I expect Martin will be joining us shortly. I hate to start your day with such a strange matter, but the servants heard something last night, moving through the storm drains beneath the building. Most likely a weeper, the poor bastard. There's no hope for them once the plague gets that far along. Nothing more than a shuffling corpse full of sickness and insects, if you ask me. I'd appreciate you investigating, just to be sure it's not a nosy guardsman that's getting too close. Here's a key to the hatches. I tend a servant down there, but they die of fear on the spot, I'm afraid. Maybe Piero can concoct some sort of sleep poison for your crossbow if you want to go that route.
Okay. Is this... Oh, I'll get the bone charms.
sunrises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
Okay, so at least I got those bone charms. And I'll go back.
They top the line with river water, but eventually settle streams. Then fresh bottles are fetched for the cells.
Did I faint or something?
Dust here, dust there. Feels like the whole world is dusty.
Maybe it is.
You're lucky I keep you on.
Lucky? Place would fall apart in 10 minutes without me.
Is that so?
In any case, you can't dismiss me. I went through the books this morning and found 5 mistakes you've made.
Very well.
You're lucky I found them before the Admiral did.
So you're a traitor.
It's a nice old pub. These beds have seen quite a bit of use, I can tell you.
When they come to get me, they'll be surprised. I've held a sword before, believe it or not.
That's a useless poem.
Please pardon the untidiness of the room. I will tend to it shortly.
Master Piero has a great deal to learn in some areas. Did you do that somehow?
100 coins.
Chapter 32. As yet I have said little of my brothers Morgan and Custis. Twins they are, 4 years senior to me. Morgan is the larger of the two brutes by a slight bit. From earliest memory they abused me in every way. I'm not the first to claim their elder siblings were cruel, but my suffering was unique, I promise you. At the tender age of 5, they tied me to the crib and set inside it assorted vipers they had collected over several weeks. My howls and my breathing were muffled by a blanket, and so it was hours before the nurse found me, barely alive. I had kicked a few serpents to a pulp and others had slithered away, but not before I'd been bitten a dozen times or more on my legs, arms, and face. The wounds kept me convalescing for months while those two got away with barely a tongue lashing. Wallace! Bring me wine. Tomorrow I will regale you with the special gift they gave me on my 10th birthday, buddy.
Well, if he is a traitor, we'll find out eventually.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands.
I trust you remember Martin, an overseer before, and perhaps again someday soon.
I owe you thanks for my rescue.
Indeed, you've given us a glimmer of hope, Corporal. Because we've gotten what we wanted from Campbell's journey. You've done it. We know where Emily Caldwin is being held.
The Golden Cat, of all places. A bathhouse for aristocrats. Little better than a cursed brothel.
But there's an unfortunate twist. It appears that Pendleton's own kinsmen stand in our way. Twins, Morgan and Custis. Not only are they controlling Emily, but they have the controlling parliamentary votes we so desperately need.
Yes, the Pendletons have to die. But most importantly, Emily must be brought here safely so we can protect her until the Lord Regent and his entourage have been dealt with.
Okay.
Pendleton's waiting for you on the dock. He's asked to brief you personally. I think it's best.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
Okay, let's go.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo. You'll have to go the rest of the way on your own. The entrance is near Holger Square. The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily, gets back all safe and sure. Them two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards. Slackjaw might have some ideas on how we can get inside the cat, if he don't kill you. This here's his territory. He and his Bottle Street gang hole up at the old Dunwall whiskey factory. They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague. I'll lay low, but keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back. Good luck to you. I know Emily must mean a lot to you. Be careful going up the street, Corvo. A river hand I know pulled up alongside me last night and said there's one of those watchtowers on Clavering now. I guess you getting rid of Campbell shook up the Lord Regent.
These bone charms just come out of nowhere, don't they? Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I'll leave it there for now.